GSC suddenly released the Untold Stories content patch, which was supposedly delayed until December 18th. However, the developers did surprise us a little earlier with a new update featuring 5+ hours of new gameplay. Untold Stories tells the story of mysterious events near Malachite, causing stalkers headaches, nosebleeds, and hallucinations. The plot is somehow connected to the zone's most secret cache, which appeared in patch 1.6. Gamers can intercept an emergency call from scientists from anywhere on the map, most often in the burnt forest, to find out why the expedition went awry. In total, the new storyline includes 8 new missions, 7 new locations, 6 new characters, 3 unique items, a unique weapon, and a hub in the zone. Microsoft Flight Simulator was once a PC-only title complex, demanding and almost unattainable on consoles. Even after its release on Xbox, the idea of seeing it on PlayStation seemed largely theoretical, but in late 2025, that changed, as the calendar-themed Flight Simulator lands on PlayStation for the first time. The release of Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox and PC was an unqualified success, significantly expanding its audience and introducing people who had never previously been interested in such games to the world of aviation. Given the company's current direction, it was only a matter of time before Microsoft began bringing its key franchises to other platforms. The PlayStation version has the potential to expand this audience even further. The PS5's user base is significantly larger than that of the Xbox Series, meaning we can expect a wave of new players eager to fly over their own home, visit familiar airports, or simply see what this simulator can do. Hollow Knight, Silksong's first major expansion, Sea of Sorrow, has been officially announced and will be released in 2026. Team Cherry will release it free to all owners of the game. The DLC is being developed with a nautical theme and will add new locations, bosses, tools, and much more. Specific details are still lacking. The studio will share them closer to the release of Hollow Knight, Silksong Sea of Sorrow. The announcement was accompanied by a teaser trailer, which conveys more atmosphere than plot clues. The video shows a strange spherical object being struck by lightning. The studio did not specify whether it was a mechanism, a chamber, or some kind of bathysphere. Interest in Silksong appears to have continued after its release. The Sea of Sorrow trailer garnered nearly 1.3 million views in 7 hours. Amid such player interest, Team Cherry also revealed sales figures for Hollow Knight, Silksong, in just over 3 months since its release. Half-Life 3 talk will never end, or at least not until spring 2026. An insider says the long-awaited game will be the driving force behind the launch of Valve's new Steam machine. Insider Gaming senior editor Mike Straw cited sources he calls reliable on the Insider Gaming Weekly podcast. He claims the release of Half-Life 3 is tied to several Valve products announced a month earlier. As we know, all previous dates floating around for Half-Life 3 have long since passed, but the insider claims his sources are still adamant that this game will launch alongside the Steam machine. He says the question now isn't whether the game exists, but when Valve will be able to reveal it. The main reason for the announcement delay is issues with pricing the new hardware. Valve has still not decided on the price of the Steam machine due to the sharp rise in component costs, particularly the RAM shortage. Even Samsung has had to cut off its own memory sales. Judging by the trend, there's no hope for any reduction in storage device prices in the next year and a half. Mike Stroh has no doubt that Valve is still trying to make a decision given what's happening with components. Because of this, Valve allegedly doesn't want to announce Half-Life 3 separately and then wait months for the hardware to be ready. The plan, according to the insider, is to launch everything simultaneously. The Steam machine. Crystal Dynamics surprised everyone with 2 announcements at the Game Awards: the brand new Tomb Raider, Catalyst, and a remake of the 1996 debut, Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis. The first new game in the series in 8 years, Catalyst, is scheduled for 2027, while Legacy of Atlantis, celebrating the classic's 30th anniversary, will be released in 2026. The studio is working with Flying Wild Hog on the remake to reimagine the game for a modern era. The project is being developed using Unreal Engine 5 and promises updated design, new surprises, and extended scenes, while maintaining the core storyline of searching for the Cyan artifact pieces. Crystal Dynamics is also working on Tomb Raider: Catalyst, which they say will be the most ambitious game in the series. The events unfold after a mythical cataclysm that reveals ancient secrets and awakens the guardians of the ancient world. Lara journeys to northern India, where the most renowned treasure hunters have gathered, to be the first to uncover the truth hidden beneath the shattered lands. Along the way, she will have to decide who among her rivals and allies can be trusted to protect a power that could be misused for their own ends. In 2022, the studio signed a deal with Amazon to become the publisher. Back then, it was reported that the project was being developed in Unreal Engine, and now UE5 has been confirmed. Catalyst will also open up a vast, wild world, stretching from mountains and deserts to jungles and ruins, teeming with secrets and tombs. To progress deeper into these locations, Lara will perform a masterclass in acrobatics, using tools and solving puzzles. Alex Wilton Regan once again voices the protagonist in both games. More than 14 years after its release, The Elder Scrolls V: Skyrim is taking over a new platform. Bethesda has released the Anniversary Edition for the Nintendo Switch 2, which launched 6 months ago. The game, which has become a meme over the years due to the number of ports and re-releases, has now reached another platform. It seems Todd Howard has no plans to stop until there's a single device in the world that doesn't support Skyrim. While fans are eagerly awaiting the 6th installment in the series, we've now received the Anniversary Edition re-release with all post-release DLC. Owners of the second-generation console were previously able to play the game via backward compatibility on the Switch 1, but Bethesda has now adapted the port to the new device's capabilities with improved graphics, faster loading times, more stable performance, and support for the Joy-Con 2 with mouse controls. Regarding the upgrade, it's simple. If you already had the Anniversary Edition on the Switch 1, the upgrade to the Switch 2 is free. Simply visit the Nintendo eShop and click Download. Those who only own the base version of Skyrim on Switch 1 can upgrade to the Anniversary Edition for $19.99. Newcomers to the platform will get the full bundle for $59.99. The Skyrim Anniversary Edition was released in 2021 to celebrate the game's 10th anniversary. It includes everything from the Special Edition, plus over 500 pieces of unique content, and the Creation Club, including additional quests, dungeons, bosses, spells, items, and more. Techland has released a major update 1.5 for Dying Light: The Beast, which adds a new difficulty level, Nightmare Experience. The patch also brings new finishing moves, tweaks to New Game Plus and Legendary levels, and a series of technical and graphical improvements. Nightmare Experience is a new difficulty mode designed for series veterans who no longer find the default settings threatening. Humans and infected become stronger, smarter, more aggressive, and react more quickly to the player's actions, using their heightened senses. Some dark zones may now contain volatiles during the day, clearing them into a real risk rather than a formality. Resources in this mode are limited and require much more careful management, encouraging thoughtful loot collection, judicious use of consumables, and a more cautious playstyle. Completing the most challenging Nightmare Experience challenges will earn exclusive rewards, unique keychains, a special costume, and a new vehicle skin. A separate element of the update is the introduction of the new Alpha Volatile, which the developers call the most powerful infected in Castor Woods and the smartest volatile in Dying Light history. This monster tracks the hero's scent, ignores the UV light of a flashlight, and is capable of pursuing its prey across the map until they reach a safe house or destroy it.